Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm here for my March layout shares. I have 19 of the 30 sketches from 30 Days of Sketches completed, but I did want to share what was done, so I'm going to split this in half and we will go in order. So these are in order. I will have the full list of the sketch and who it was by, just in case you're wondering, and there's any issues, that will be down below in the description box. I'll also have it up in this corner so you can see it. If on the top of my head I can remember who they are, I will state so. All right, so this is for day one. It was a sketch from oh my goodness, I already can't, I'm just not going to name things, I'm going to forget. It was a really fun sketch with a bunch of different tags. I took on the tags, use this really fun line from Simple Stories. This photo of my kids in their toques and sunglasses, just being so funny. I loved it, but I really wanted to use this. This is the first time I used the collection. I actually used the opening page. You know how when Simple Stories, it shows you what the papers look like on that little thin sheet. I used that to make my tags and then embellished accordingly. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, this one was from Tracy Reed, and I loved the idea of the different blocks and different angles. It was just a really fun sketch. So took that on, did a little bit of mixed media, used some crepe paper. Is it called Little Explorer? Can't remember what it's called, but it's got, you know, kind of the nature fall theme stuff to it, and documented one of our park adventures from spring break from last year. So that was really fun, and this is one of my favorites. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Got 2, 4, 5 photos used up too, which is awesome. This one's probably my least favorite, just because of how I just didn't interpret it the way exactly that I wanted to, but I loved the sketch. And the sketch, as you can see up there, it's fun. It would have been fun to do a pattern paper and kind of did it wonky. I've seen people do that with it. There's lots and lots of different options, but I decided to actually do some mixed media and document my son. The last few photos I had from his birthday from last year, so this is when he turned 7. I let him pick out the colors to spell out the title. That was really fun, and made it so that I struggle with mixing these multicolored fonts together. I really struggle with that. So just letting him pick it was very easy, because I just let him do that, stuck it down, and it was like, that's good, we're done. But using some of the Vicky Bouton color study collection for that one. And this wraps up, I think, his 7th birthday. I got them all documented now, which is awesome. All right, this is another one of my favorites. Again, using some color study mixed with some Cocoa Vanilla Studio Legendary collection. And I just love how this turned out. It's so much fun. I added, within the Legendary collection, there's those clear stickers that are meant to look like mixed media. I kind of added that there. So some free mixed media with just a few black splatters. And then the photo is, Jackson getting his haircut right before school, so he puts the cool in school. I just love that. And I actually put a little bit of journaling there. I even dated it. Like, I did pretty good, but I had fun. And I have been hoarding this, is that pattern paper that is the color wheel from Vicky Bouton, and I've seen so many different amazing takes on it, and I've just been hoarding that piece of pattern paper. So it was nice to get it used, because like I said, I've been hoarding it, and I'm so happy with how this one turned out. All right, this one was a combo, so it was for 30 Days of Sketches. It was also Confessions of a Paper Addict, celebrating the birthday hop. So it was a birthday theme. Got Barrett there with his little baby shark balloon from last year. He had turned 2. And then the cut file I used as a, oh my goodness, I can't think of it. I used the outline of it and then misted it, so it was like a stencil basically. Added a bunch of stars. These were from my stash, the Chamel whatever collection that was a gazillion years ago. I have them all cut out, and I'm so happy to get most of those used up. And then I just did the title of like the song of Baby Shark, do do, Baby Shark, do 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 do. And then instead of saying Baby Shark again, I just put Party Balloon, because that's what he wanted and that's all he cared about. So I'm happy with that one. This one was supposed to be a 2-page layout. I started with it being a 2-pager and it just didn't work. So I condensed it and turned it into a 1-page. Off of the top of my head, I'm pretty sure this is an Allison Davis sketch. So I can remember that one. And lots of fun layers. There's some more of those stars, some sequins from Spiggle Mom Scraps with some stitching, and Amy Tan collection, which is what I used to document our trip to the zoo last year for that. We just went to the zoo this year, so it'll be fun to create some more layouts. But really love how that turned out. I think I have one more set of photos from the zoo, and that will be wrapped up as well. All right, this one I'm pretty sure was a Page Maps sketch, if I'm not mistaken. I took it, I love the idea of having, you know, the banner, a pattern paper, and then some photos and it stretching out. So I kind of took it on, condensed it, added some frames, got an extra photo in there, but really happy with how it turned out. It was a mixture of stuff. So like, I think this is Amy, these two are Amy Tan. That is from like, a girl collection from Pink Paisley. I think that's a border shirt from Amy Tan. I got some doily used up, and then some flowers, ephemera from Pink Fresh Studio. And I don't know where these frames came from. I've taken them out of the packaging and they're just in my stash. So I'm not sure where they came from, but I got that used up too, which is exciting. And this little bit of orange right here is from a Halloween line, which is fun. Lots of stuff, really happy, simple, but impactful. And I got a fall layout used up, documented, which is really fun because I love to document fall. All right, another favorite. This one was, I don't know. It's up here. I'm sure you can see it. It's possible that this is the Nikki Rowland one from Bella Boulevard. Possible, but I'm not sure. But I love doing this. So Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file, which is this gamer cut file that I shrunk down and then misted it. Although if you watch the process video, you would have seen that. But I did some purple, red, and green mixed media. And then these 3 photos of Jackson on his first day of school for this this year, so grade 2, and added in some die cuts from Rosie Studios. And then of course the title is on the side here. I think originally it was supposed to be like that and there were circles, so I kind of took the circles on as the color splashes and then added my photos in between. But very happy with how this one turned out. A little bit of, let's see, that's Coco Vanilla Studio Legendary. That might be too. They both might be some Legendary backed for the border back there. Dun, 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 dun. This one is a Susanna Lee sketch that I know for sure. And I got these 2 photos of Jackson when he was younger. These have been in my stash for a very long time. And he is climbing this spinny thing and he was so proud of himself, and it was a big deal at the time. I think he's about 3 in these photos. So it was pretty exciting. But I followed the sketch pretty closely, except right here was a row of hearts. And instead of doing that, I just kind of clustered in the title, a bit of ephemera, and I'll put my journaling right down here when I get to it. But really happy, love the clean simplicity of it. And again, some Legendary, yes, I think it is some Legendary from Coco Vanilla Studio. You can see that's quite prevalent in a few of these. I am going through page kits and just trying to use some stuff up. So this is a collection I am working through. All right, on to this one, which was the circle one. So it had a circle here, here, and here. It was really, really, really pretty. I've seen some amazing takes on it. I used a cut file that I had in my stash and a page kit that I had created last fall using a Echo Park collection and our photo from Thanksgiving this past Thanksgiving. Wanted to document that. We decided to do one more Thanksgiving at home just to be safe. I'm excited for this coming Thanksgiving. We'll all be together. That will be exciting. But yeah, so I just really kind of did the home theme and a little bit of embellishing. Not much, some shaker pockets. This one's an actual shaker pocket. This one is just gluing, putting glue down and then putting the sequins on top. And I think it's pretty cute. And then we have this one, which I figure is where this is supposed to come from. I think it's supposed to go right there. So let's just fix that. This one, maybe this one is the Allison Davis sketch. No, I don't know. I'm so bad. I should just stop trying. I do know that it was the idea of having photos here. This was the Allison Davis double page sketch. What was the other one from? I don't know what the other one was from, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It went like this. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. Where I put this cut file was the photos. I'm sure you can see it. I don't know why I'm trying to explain so much. But instead, I decided to use a cut file that when I went to cut it, it didn't work correctly. So it was supposed to be a circle with these hearts from Confessions of a Paper Addict, but it didn't work. So I just cut the hearts out and then added these two photos of Sean and I as those characters that we were all into for a little bit. And a bunch of Rosie Studios, which is this Lucky Me collection from Rosie Studio with the die cuts and the all sorts of stuff, all the pattern paper. But really happy. It's fun, it's playful, it's a little wild, it's out there, but I'm very happy with how it turned out and super cute. Okay, so let's move on to the rest of them. Let me grab them. And I will just mention again, I was really bad. I already screwed that up. So the list of who created the sketches and everything will be down below in the description box if you're curious or if you want to make sure that I'm giving you credit, it's down there. All right, this one, I love how this one turned out. So I'm pretty sure this is Laura Whitaker, but I took the Maggie Holmes collection and I love it. I found this black and white photo of my daughter and I and just kind of played with the idea of how the sketch looked. I added a little bit of a larger square rectangle block here, but I have the circular element and it's just so pretty. I love this one. It speaks to my soul. I got a flare. This one's from Scrap and Happy Studio used up, and a few more of these little puffy kind of leaves that have just kind of been in my stash, which is awesome. I got this little chipboard that I'm honestly not sure how I would have used any other way used up, so that was really neat. And then some ephemera in the background. So there's that one. Oh, another one of my favorites. I really love how this one turned out. So the sketch is a huge doily, and I immediately thought of this pattern paper from Paige Evans. I had a page kit all set up for it, so I just fussy cut, did some stitching, added some sequins in the middle, and then just kind of layered, did a visual triangle because I have to do that. Added some butterflies. I got 2 flare used up from Adam's Dottie About Flare shop, and yeah, I'm just really happy. There are photos of my daughter having a snack and watching a show on the couch, which she doesn't, and she still doesn't really get the chance to do. She tends to be last in line for that because she doesn't tend to have the strongest voice, and she is okay with just going into her room and doing her thing. So this is kind of a rare occasion for her to just be on the couch on her own watching a show, even at that young age. So documenting that. So happy with how it turned out. It's so pretty. I love it. And this one, okay, so now we're gonna start the exclusive sketches. These are sketches created by my scrappy friends and community, and I just threw it out there. If people were interested, please send me a sketch. And we had from day 14 to day 30 of exclusive sketches, which is really fun. And this kicks it off with Jessica Michaels, and I did not follow her sketch at all. It's supposed to be hexagons. I did not do hexagons. I used the XO again. In this one, I did the opposite of what I had done in that baby shark one, where the actual cut file I laid down and then sprayed around it, and did some stitching in Paw Patrol colors because it's what this is talking about is Nora's first trip to the movies was to see the Paw Patrol movie. These cut files I had on hand, so the popcorn and the little drink, I did a little sequin shaker in that. And then this one I used a bit of texture paste with yellow in it and just spread it across to make it look like the popcorn, which I thought was fun. And some ephemera from my stash. So there's that one. And then we have Shannon from She's Crafty sketch. And here's some more of that Echo Park collection I was using. So it's another page kit. I got a flare from Dottie About Flare Used Up. And this is just a photo of our front door entrance-ish way at our house at fall, because again, autumn is my season. And so just kind of showcasing that, because it's never going to look the same. I might not have that wreath again. This rug is eventually going to fall apart, like that sort of thing. We won't have those boots lined up. I just really, really loved how it is, and I just wanted to remember it. And that's why I dedicated a whole page to that. All right. Let's see. Now we are on to Janet. Oh, I love this one. Is this Janet's? Yes, it is Janet's. Okay. So her idea was the heart, and then there was some layers over here, and I mean, you can totally see the inspiration, but I had this page kit that I created, and this is using the Buenos Dias collection. This photo of Barrett, I just love it. He's in rain boots, shorts, no shirt, and a sun hat. Like, it's just so cute. He has the best style, and I really wanted to document that. I loved it. The tone of how the photo was taken, or the filter that I used, really matched this peachy color. And so it all just kind of worked together, and I was able to use up a few pieces I probably wouldn't have used in other ways, like this shirt. So I was really happy with how it turned out. I did some stitching this way because it's also to be combined with Sequin Secrets for this month. Even though the stitching of sequins is not my technique is using sequins versus enamel dots or splatters, like where you would put those. Instead, you put sequins. So just showcasing that. So here and here and here. And I'm so happy. This cut file is the Messy Heart cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. And boom, that one is done. All right, now we are on to, is this one? This one's Sean's, I think. I'm pretty sure this one is Sean's. It was a double page spread, and I took kind of a third of the sketch, and I'm really happy. Every time I look at it, I wish I could just kind of pick it up. It's glued down, so I couldn't, but I wish I could just pick it up and inch it just a little bit this way, so it had a bit of a, you know, a little bit more of a left justifiedness to it, but it's totally fine. I still love it. It works. Something I could possibly do is add another strip of pattern paper there, so then it would kind of give me that look. So I might go back and do that. But again, a page kit that I had created that I finally got used up. This one is a Paige Evans Wonders collection that I had put a page kit together with. My daughter getting a little bit of makeup on her face because she always thinks that's fun. So I used to get ready for work when I had to wear a bunch of makeup and stuff. I don't really have to do that much anymore. But afterwards, there'd be a little bit of blush left on my brush, and so I would put some on her cheeks, and she just thought it was the coolest thing ever. She loved it. And so that's kind of what this is all about. I'm gonna put that one to the side and add that strip of pattern paper. All right, now we are on to, this one was the sketch from Katie Scott from Scrappy Sisters. Again, it was hexagon theme, and I didn't use hexagons. I don't even dislike hexagons. I like them. I just, for some reason, have been avoiding them for this one, but I'm very happy with it. A cut file that was in my stash, so I'm not exactly sure who it's from. I had help with how to color it, like the colors to color it and where to go in the direction. And then I had these two photos of Jackson. He would have been 2.5 in these, and he is an astronaut for Halloween. So how perfect is that? I combined some Cocoa Vanilla Studio Legendary Collection with some Chamel Field Trip, and I got some puffy stickers used up, and I made some faux shaker pockets, and I just really love how this one turned out, especially because I wasn't sure how how it was going to work. I think you get the idea of the sketch of the fact that there's a cluster and then a cluster, which is where I kind of took that, but really happy. And the sketch is adorable. And there were some really, really cute takes on it. So make sure you check those out if you haven't. And then I'm wrapping it up with day 19 because that's as far as I got for the month. And this one is from my scrappy bestie Daisy. And I wanted to do a literal copy of the sketch because I had been taking liberties with all of the sketches so much. So I went in and used some texture paste and some mixed media, and I really tried to follow the sketch the best I could. And then I mixed in some Maggie Holmes and Cute Girl Collection, and then some stuff from my stash, but really happy with that, how that turned out. It is a photo of Jackson and Nora walking to school, and this is Nora's first day of school, and Jackson wanted to walk her and be the big brother and walk her to her first day of school hand in hand, and I just thought that was the cutest thing ever. And so I'm so glad I captured this. It's not the best photo, you can't even see the school, which actually is okay with me, but yeah, it's just so cute. I love it. And so there we go. Okay, so that is 19 sketches, you guys. 19, and I'm tired of talking because there's so many, but they're gorgeous and I had fun and so many memories documented and get to go in albums now. I will quickly flip through the rest of them while I finish talking. I do plan on finishing the last 10. They will be up in April, and then in June, I will have the best of 30 days of sketches. So from the past 9 series, I've had people vote, and so I've picked the top ones, and those are going to be what is featured for the month of June. So stay tuned for that. And there's lots and lots of fun things happening. May is May I Scrapbook You, which is hosted by Crystal from Pineapple Papers. And there's always lots of fun things happening. There's going to be a few special hops going on for Scrapbook Your Joy in April that I am going to be a part of. And I just thank you for being here and joining me and spending a little bit of time out of your crazy busy hectic days and choosing to watch my channel. It means a lot to me because I know how many channels there are and how much there is to watch. So the fact that you've taken this time and it's been 22 minutes to spend with me, it really does mean a lot. So thank you, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye everyone.